This video went 3-0 last week, and I have 3 best bets for week 7 based purely on the matchups alone. Let's go. I have over a dozen bets for NFL London, for NFL Sunday, and 3 primetime games through Monday Night Football. And if you want the rest in the VIP, grab that link down below. $14.99. And my 2 NHL cappers are a combined 32-6 over the last 3 nights. Link down below. Use promo code DONUTS50. Let's get to the play. All right, first play is going to be J.K. Dobbins, a guy I talked about all summer for best ball. We finally saw the Chargers hand the reins over to him. They said, you're healthy enough. Here's 25 rushing attempts. Always nice to see the comeback story from a guy like Dobbins, who's gone through so many big injuries to get this type of volume. 25 carries, racked up 96 yards rushing. He's been over the season in 3 of 5 games. More importantly, again, I trust him to be a workhorse finally. So I'm trusting him with my money. Arizona's defense has given up 153 yards per game on the ground. That is the 4th most in the NFL. And they're allowing opposing teams to run the ball 33 times per game. Teams have decided this is how you beat the Cardinals. You punch them in the mouth, and you let your running backs tote the rock all game to move the chain. 33 rushing attempts per game is actually the 3rd most in the NFL. The odds are fantastic for Dobbins. I really like the 69.5 line. It's very nice, and I'm taking the over. Pick 2. Zay Flowers, over 59.5 receiving yards. Zay has looked like a machine the last 2 games with 111 and 132 receiving yards. Lamar Jackson just keeps targeting him down the field. And more importantly, when Lamar decides not to tuck it and run on those broken plays, he's targeting Zay down the field. And Zay's delivered. And the Buccaneers, they're a phenomenal matchup for Lamar Jackson. Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman, they're allowing 252 yards passing per game, which is the 4th most in the NFL. You want to hear the craziest stat ever? Truly, this is just absolutely mind-boggling. My research led me here, and I just couldn't believe what I read. I had to go into the game logs. I had to go back at the prop data. This is just wild. Buckle up. Since week 1, let's just take the week 1 game away. Jaden Daniels, toss it aside. It doesn't count. Since week 1, only 2 wide receivers with any player prop market for receiving yards against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have missed hitting the over. To make it crazier, those 2 misses were Rashid Shaheed and Chris Olave in the game that they both got hurt. From weeks 2 through 6, if the wide receiver had a receiving yard prop and they were healthy, they hit the over. Yeah, I'm taking Zay Flowers. I'm slamming higher than 59.5 receiving yards on Underdog. I'm taking this play on Sportsbooks. This is the 2nd of 3 best matchup picks of the week. Literally the best bets of week 7. Are they my only bets? No. Again, I have about a dozen. You can get those down below in the OS Picks link using code DONUTS50 for $14.99. There are still 18 more college football picks for Friday night and Saturday live inside my premium Discord. And that's the only place I've posted them. They are nowhere else. 18 college football picks waiting for you and a dozen NFL bets. That's 30 over the next 3 days. Not to mention you get over a dozen more premium channels. Now this last pick, we're going to go back to the well with a running back that we've cashed out on a couple times over the last few weeks. And it has everything pretty much to do with the red rifle being under center for the Carolina Panthers. It's Chuba Hubbard and his rushing yards. I'm taking him higher than 69.5 once again. In 4 games with Andy Dalton under center, we have seen the Panthers keep the game respectable. I'm not saying they're winning left and right. They're just not getting embarrassed anymore. They are 8-point underdogs in this one, which is a little nerve-wracking. But I also can envision a scenario here where Chuba Hubbard is able to help this game not get out of control for a couple of reasons. Number 1, in 3 of those competitive games for the Panthers, Chuba has racked up 18, 18, and 21 rushing attempts. Why does that matter? Because Chuba's looked great. With Dalton under center, he's had 92 rushing yards, 97 rushing yards, 104 and 114 on the ground. He's looked very good, and he doesn't need a ton of carries to get those yards. He keeps busting loose for these 15, 20, 25-yard carries. Looks fantastic, and here's why that matters. Because Washington is allowing 5 yards per carry. That is the 4th highest rate in the NFL. So Chuba can go out there with his 15.5 rushing attempts prop, get 15 carries, and if he's racking up an average of 5 yards per carry, the Washington defense average, That's still 75 yards rushing. So if he literally goes out there and plays the average stats versus the Washington Commanders with his 15.5 rushing attempts prop, there's a good shot he's hitting the over. There's also a good chance that he has more than 15.5 rushing attempts and can do better than 5 yards per carry if he busts loose. Or if he has fewer than 15 rushing attempts, again, if he's around that number, he can hit the over if he has an average game. And if he continues to run like he has, where he's racking up 5 to 6 yards per carry per game, this man has a chance at 18 to 21 carries to absolutely go bonkers. Not only do I like the higher than 69.5, if this game does stay close, I also think that you can ladder this. So I've had an idea, and it's just kind of coming to me as I'm talking about it. Maybe we start looking at Chuba at 75, at 80, 90, 100 plus, and then you just take the spread. The plus 7.5, the plus 10.5, alt line it, plus 10.5 Carolina Panthers. If they keep the game within a score, within a touchdown and a field goal, you got to think it's because Chuba Hubbard had himself a decent game. That's an interesting idea. I haven't floated that out there anywhere else. If you watched it here on YouTube, that's exclusive for you. Hopefully it helps you out. Last week's video, 3-0 for the best matchups. I hope to go 3-0 and sweep again, my friends. If you like this video, do me a favor, like it, show me, tell me in the comments. Truly, that's how you help me grow out this platform, and I appreciate that immensely. I see those names that do leave comments, and I know if you're leaving comments, you definitely are liking the video. Make sure you pay attention this weekend, and on Monday, I do have my live shows coming up. Those have been absolutely phenomenal. We're going to do PrizePicks. We're going to do Underdog. We're going to do the whole Pick'em optimizer on Sunday morning before the NFL slate. We'll do it before NFL London. I'm going to make sure I line your pockets in some way, shape, or form. I've got an NFL London play I'll probably do a video for tomorrow morning. So, tap in, stay tuned, and grab those links down below. I'm telling you right now, you're going to want access to the VIP. It's been special this season. I'll see you tomorrow morning, my friends. Let's have ourselves a day, and make sure you don't miss out on the 6 NFL touchdown picks video. That is also on my YouTube feed, my friends. All right, let's get paid.